Rockets owner Tilman Fertitta on recent struggles. I.njuries This is nothing. Houston Rockets owner Tilman Fertitta knows the importance of a fully stocked kitchen. The Texas native and longtime Rockets fan who paid a league record $2.2 billion to buy his favorite team in September, and who has already experienced early highs, a 25-4 start, and lows, 5 losses in the last 6 games, in this new NBA venture, made his fortune in dining. He oversees hundreds of restaurants as owner of Landry's Incorporated, a company that includes well-known brands such as Bubba Gump Shrimp Co., Morton Steakhouse and Rainforest Café. He routinely advises culinary types on his CNBC reality show, Billion Dollar Buyer, which starts its 3rd season with the 60-year-old as the host on Wednesday. As Fertitta learned en route to building a net worth of $2.7 billion, the dish can't be done right without the right ingredients. No matter how good a recipe might be. Which takes us to his Rockets, flying high for those first 2 months only to come hurling back down to earth when injuries to Chris Paul, again, Clint Capela and Luke Mbah were followed by Monday's revelation that MVP frontrunner James Harden would miss at least 2 weeks with a hamstring strain. All of this comes ahead of Thursday's matchup in Houston against defending champion Golden State, finally healthy now that 2-time MVP Steph Curry is back from his ankle injury. The Warriors enter atop the Western Conference, 29-8, ahead of Houston by just 2 games. This Rockets meal still has all sorts of potential, of course, but it's not quite as tasty at the moment. It's been great, Fertitta said, speaking to USA Today Sports by phone before Sunday's win over the Los Angeles Lakers in which Harden was injured. If you still look at our overall record, we're thrilled to be where we are. I'm not worried about the struggles. It's a 5-game stretch. Hopefully we have all of our downs now and we have all of our ups later. It's amazing what injuries have to do with these teams winning and losing, too. Little did he know at the time how true those words would become. Losing Harden is a brutal blow, as he was leading the league in scoring, 32.3 points per game, and was 3rd in assists, 9.1 per. But coupled with the Rockets' defensive struggles, Houston went from having the 7th best defensive rating in the first 29 games to the 2nd worst in the past 6 games. It's enough to make you wonder where they'll be in the standings by the time Harden returns. And how's this for irony? Paul, who left the Los Angeles Clippers last summer in large part because he wanted to lighten his load as a primary playmaker, will have to resume that very role while leading a Rockets offense that is the league's best thus far, 113 points scored per 100 possessions. But as Fertitta discussed, there's still all sorts of excitement about this mixture of talent that he paid such a steep price to lead. I feel very fortunate that I got a great group on the business organization side of it, and I have a great organization all the way through to the team, Fertitta said. You know, everybody made trades in the off-season, and you never know how teams are going to gel. I think ours gelled better than anybody's. It's just, once again, everybody's got to remember in this 5-game losing streak we haven't had mainly Capela or Chris or Luke, and we're not a long rotation team. We're mainly 8 guys in our rotation, and when you lose 3 of them it totally affects the playing time and the rhythm and everything else. So that's really why this doesn't bother me. And it's no different than business. If you put the wrong management in a hotel or a restaurant or a casino, it doesn't run right. This is nothing. As Fertitta has shown before, he has no problem being patient when it comes to Rockets goals. This, after all, is the man who tried to buy the team in 1993 only to see Lay Alexander pay $85 million and barely beat him out. Now, with his vantage point so different and his massive investment on the line, the rookie owner is earning his veteran stripes. Watching the Rockets as the owner is totally different, he said. You're watching every single play from the offensive side to the defensive side. You're looking at everything, and you're evaluating your own players. You're evaluating your team, and so it is totally different. You're not just a fan anymore, and having a conversation while the game is going on. You're studying every single play. It's work. It is work.
Follow USA Today Sports Sam Amick on Twitter @Sam_Amick.